Welcome to the Stop Overdrinking and Start Living podcast, where high-achieving, goal-oriented rebel women come to learn how to live a vibrant and fulfilling life without requiring alcohol to get through it. No labels, no judgments, no saying you'll never drink again. Just real proven methods to help you stop rebelling against yourself with alcohol so you can drink less and do more. I'm your host, Angela Mascenik. Let's dig in. Welcome to episode 104, a coaching call on love versus loathing and weight loss. Hello, hello, hello. How are you all? This is fun. I'm sitting in my office. It's the Monday before Christmas. It's still dark outside, and I'm recording my podcast a little bit early so I can enjoy my family this week. I'm so happy and excited to have this week with them. They are off school, and I have a light workload this week, and we have a lot of fun things planned. And we've already wrapped the presents and they're all hidden. My kids might be on to me by now, but it's super fun to think that maybe they don't know. And everyone's just sort of feeling the magic this week. So I am doing my work early this morning so I can spend some time with them and make some cookies. We're making banana bread for the neighbors, and my littlest Arlo is delivering these little warm banana bread packages to the neighbors, and it's so sweet. So anyway, I felt like I needed to do a podcast right now on self-love, especially for those of you that are trying to lose weight and to stop over drinking. We think and we are scared to feel love and acceptance and compassion for ourselves and we want to and have weight loss goals or stop over drinking, because we think if we love ourselves and we feel good about ourselves that we won't want to change. That is a big legitimate fear that so many women have. We are used to being hard on ourselves and loathing on ourselves and picking apart our bodies and analyzing it and comparing our bodies to some version of ourselves in our past or to other people, especially as we age. And it's been showing up in droves with women in my coaching program. And I actually had the privilege of doing a coaching call with one of my clients on this exact thing a while back, and she gave me permission to share this coaching call with y'all, and I'm so thankful that she did that, and so it's going to be coming here, but I wanted to give a little introduction to it first. So when you think about when you feel love for yourself, or you're feeling proud of yourself, or you're feeling energized about doing things for yourself that feel good. So, say you've got a weight loss goal, or you want to stop over drinking, and you're like, I'm going to do this today, and I'm excited about doing these things, and you feel good about it, right? And you see the possibility and you feel hopeful and you're feeling motivated, all of that. Like, those are all really good feelings that you get to experience. And when you feel those feelings, you tend to do the things that you want to do, like go exercise, not overeat, not overdrink, right? All of those things that you want to change, you do when you feel that way. When you feel self-loathing, or you feel ashamed, or you feel gross, or you feel ashamed of your body, notice what you do when you feel those things. Most people end up buffering. They drink, they overeat, they say fuck it, they spin out in their head, they don't engage with their people. They just feel this low-level hum of dissatisfaction for themselves. And then from that place, they actually don't do what they want to do. Okay? There's a lot of fuck it moments right now. There's a lot of like, fuck it, I'll start after January 1st, or I'll start on Monday, right? And they give up the whole weekend and they miss an opportunity to keep moving forward when you feel this way. So this coaching call that you're going to listen to from one of my clients demonstrates this beautifully. And I take her through her two different paths of self-loathing and self-love. And you get to see and hear the difference when you choose to think intentionally about yourself and your body that feels good. And you get to see what happens when you do that work. And you get to see, when you choose intentional thoughts and feelings, the actions that come from that place. So I want you guys to be open before you listen to this, of letting go of the fear of, if you choose to love and accept yourself where you are right now, that you won't move forward and accomplish your goals. It actually has the exact opposite. When you love and accept yourself and you have compassion and care for yourself unconditionally, you will achieve your goals so much faster than berating yourself and belittling yourself and being disrespectful to yourself and picking apart your body. All right, my friends, I love you. Now listen, I am about to close off registrations for the Stop Over Drinking and Start Living program. This is it. So if you're listening to this podcast, today's the day. Get your application in. The link is in the show notes. And then that's it. We're closing down registrations, and the price is going up, and you won't be able to join until mid-January of next year. So now's the time. I love you all. Enjoy the show. And thank you, S, for letting me share this with the world. You have no idea how this is going to be helpful for so many in land. We all are thinking these thoughts, and I can't tell you enough how much it means to me that you are vulnerable and showing up for yourself and sharing this and letting me have it on the podcast. Talk to you soon. So what do you have on the self-love actions?
So what do I do for self-love? I do my yoga, I rest, I get massages, I do facials, I don't eat when I'm not hungry. That's when I'm loving myself. I go for walks, I talk to my friends,
Okay. I would add some more to that list of, like, self-love is listening to that little vibration in your body when you had planned.
Oh, that's good. Yes.
Processing your feelings before letting them drive your actions. Self-coaching, journaling, getting coached, all of that needs to be added in there.
Okay.
Because, like, your evaluation of what you did on Saturday after you overdrank, that was self-love. Like, you sat down and you tried to figure it out. That is self-love. That is like you trying to better yourself. That's like the ultimate act of self-love.
Okay.
It's just like, okay, I'm not going to just sit here and waste this opportunity and beat myself up about it and then just file it away.
Right.
And just forget about it and say, well, I'm not going to beat myself up, and then keep going. That's I think the difference. So, like, I say, don't beat yourself up, but we want to learn from our mistakes. Otherwise, it's kind of like you're just leaving money on the table.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. So you did that because you love yourself,
right,
and you are committed to figuring this out. So I think you should write, like, some action in there about your commitment to this, like the work that you're doing here. Doing the evaluations after you overdrink is an act of self-love. Journaling. Okay. Those are way, like, those should be moved to the top of the list versus, like, massages and that kind of stuff. Because those make you feel good, like, physically, but, like, self-love to me is the uncomfortable stuff.
Right.
Like, willing to feel all of your feelings, processing them, honoring your commitments that you've made, even when it doesn't feel good in the moment.
Right.
Because you love yourself in your past when you made that plan, and you're honoring that. That's that person who made the plan, like, you're honoring that person.
Right.
You're honoring the future that you want to have and that person in the moment. And it feels hard to do that sometimes, but it's like loving yourself in all spectrums of your life when you do that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So I would just add, like, make sure you're doing those. And it sounds like you are on a regular. Are you journaling every day?
Not every day. But I'm doing a lot more than I thought I would, because I'm not a journal. I never kept a diary, that sort of thing. It's just not me. But I'm doing it. Yeah.
Do you notice the difference on the days that you do it versus don't?
Yes,
do it?
I do.
Okay. What do you
really
think,
do.
like, what do you feel differently?
I just feel like I can do this. Like I feel motivated after I journal because like you're kind of in my head, or, you know, some of the other folks in Facebook, you know, are in my head. Like, you know, I hear Stephanie and some of the others, and it's really helpful, you know, while, you know, like I know I'm not alone, it's really helpful to get their feedback and for them to say that on Facebook. Yeah. You like, you know, in those, you know, so that's really a stroke of genius to have that because, you know, these are all, you know, really accomplished women that are just going through something like me. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, some people have it harder than I do, but I mean, you know, so I feel fortunate that way.
Yes.
My God, I like my heart breaks sometimes when I hear some of the stories.
Yeah.
But they're so lucky that they're here.
Yes. Yeah. I think for me, when I journal, I just feel clean, like it's like, there's no underlying like baggage or garbage that I'm carrying around with me. It's just like, if I don't journal, I have this low hum kind of like anxiety or something. And then when I do journal, I just like, by the time I'm done journaling, I'm like, you're a rock star, kill it today. You're amazing, like at the end of my journal. So then I leave feeling that, and then I carry that energy with me throughout the day. It's just so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that for like the self-love resource is just cleaning out your mind, dumping out the mess in the closet, and then ending with what you want to think intentionally is amazing.
Right. So for the days, like act of self-love. So what I wrote was for today, I was going to take a walk. But I should probably do something of the things that you just said.
Yeah, I would just like add, like, is there only
take a walk?
Yeah,
and listen to my
journal,
vibration. Yeah.
Journal, follow my drink plan, all of that. I would add. Just
okay.
Boom, boom, boom.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's helpful. That's what I wanted to understand about the self-love thing, because then I got to the question, the capacity to do this, my capacity to do this or something. What do I think about my capabilities to self-love?
What did you write? I mean,
I can do this, but we'll need coaching.
Okay.
So, I mean, I feel like I can, but I'm going to continue, you know, I need all this stuff that, you know, that you suggested, the journaling, the coaching, the Facebook. Yeah. Yeah.
So let's talk about your weight goal in this topic, because I think that's so important to really understand what you think about your body and yourself when you want to lose weight, and make sure that we love those thoughts as we do this, because sometimes it's like, well, I'm fat and I'm disgusting and I just have to lose this weight. That's not self-love. That's terrible.
Right. That's what, you know, I have this belly fat that came on, you know, with menopause. Like I was always stick thin, like, you know, never, I mean, stick thin, but I was always, you know, really, you know, until all of a sudden menopause hit, and then all of a sudden, boom. So, you know, I've worked out with trainers, I've gone to the gym, I do yoga. I just, yeah. So.
What do you like? What is your first automatic thought about your body right now?
Yeah, like it's, yeah.
Okay.
It's just a blob, but I mean, I'm not. I mean, everybody says to me, you look great and blah, 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 you know, because I can't camouflage it well, you know.
Okay.
You know, and I do work out, but it just doesn't seem to be where I want it to be. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's work on that. It's just a blob. How do you feel when you think that?
Well, I feel bad. I feel disappointed. Sometimes I don't want to go places because it's like, what am I going to wear? How do I look? I spend like a half an hour, 45 minutes trying on different outfits. And I'm thinking, who cares? Like, nobody cares what I look like. I mean, it's me. Like, my husband says I look beautiful all the time, you know. I mean, probably not right now, but, so I don't know. I
Yeah.
compare myself to others. Like
You compare yourself to
I
others.
have some really thin friends that are just naturally thin. And when somebody loses weight, I get jealous.
Mm.
I'm like, shit, how did they do that? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it almost pisses me off.
Mm-hmm. Do you ever just say screw it and eat snacks and stuff?
No, I don't. But I do eat when I'm not hungry.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a sweet tooth, so I don't eat anything sweet. But I do drink the wine, which I know is probably satisfies my sweet tooth if I
Mm-hmm.
have one. Um, and I eat cheese. But if I haven't drank the night before, then I'm really conscious about what I eat. If I drank the night before, then I'll eat the pasta, the carbs. The carbs are my thing. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this thought makes you feel disappointed about yourself, right? It's just a blob.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
feel like, describe how is it like a heavy blanket feeling?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's
It's
that
like I just give up. Like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then from that disappointment, you spend a lot of time looking at your clothes, maybe not go places, overthink in your head about it too much, compare yourself to other people.
Mm-hmm.
You might drink, you might eat some cheese, you might eat some carbs,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's creating a result of what for you?
And I feel bloated.
Mm-hmm.
And then I feel disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel nauseous.
Mm-hmm. And then you
And then
probably
I'm like, well, I'll have a glass of wine to
yeah, yeah,
that'll like maybe settle my stomach. I don't know what I'm thinking.
yeah,
I'm like crazy.
yeah. Not crazy at all. Not crazy at all. But this thought, I'm just a blob, is not helping you move towards your goals, right?
It's not, because then I go and I have a glass of wine. It's just like,
Exactly. Isn't that crazy? We think for
so
some
then I put
reason,
more calories in my
I
body and
know.
I feel bloated already.
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy. No, I know it's not crazy, but it's just
No,
funny.
but this is just how our brains work, right? We think, and for some reason, we're scared of being nice to ourselves because we think that if we are, then we won't lose weight, we won't be motivated,
Yes,
we won't do these.
that's exactly how I feel.
Yeah. But you can see that being mean to yourself doesn't work, right?
It doesn't. I'm sorry.
So
I don't know why I find it so funny.
I wonder like what you would feel, what you would do if you felt compassion or love or like committed.
Right. Just like accept where I am right now and know that if I continue to kind of commit to this plan, that in a couple of months I'll be closer to where I want to be.
Yeah. So it's like we got to change this thought. Like this thought, I'm just a blob.
Yeah.
That's not a loving thought,
Yeah,
right?
my boobs hang down and
Yeah, but you're
my
not just a
belly just
blob.
sticks out.
But you're not just a blob, right?
No.
You're a human being
Yeah, exactly.
and you're amazing. What do
Yeah.
you like about yourself? What do you like about your body? Have you done that yet?
No, I haven't.
You need to, your homework after this is writing a list of 25 things that you like about your
Okay.
body specifically.
Okay.
I know
Okay.
it's a tough one, but it's very important because you got to stop thinking about that about yourself. Otherwise, you're never going to reach your goals
Right.
because you're just going to be constantly disappointed and you think that you'll feel better when you lose weight or stop over drinking.
Mm-hmm.
But you're going to still bring your brain with you on that process.
Right.
And you're going to be dissatisfied about something else once you get there. And then you're going to go back and you're going to gain weight back and start drinking again because you're just going to carry this disappointment with you along the way.
Yeah. And it's interesting because just before I went coaching with you, I started thinking that. I think I'm going to be happy when I get to a certain place, but then I never am.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
there's always something else that sets me off somehow.
Yes. Yeah. So what do you think you would do if you felt love for yourself right now with your current body and everything? What are some actions you do when you feel good about yourself?
Well, I go exercise. I'm happy. Um, I eat well.
Do you spend 45 minutes trying on clothes?
No, because I know what I want to wear
Yeah.
and I just put it on.
Mm-hmm. Do you compare yourself to other people when you feel good about yourself?
No,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I accept them for what they are and I'm happy for them, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Okay. So you can see the difference here, right? Loving yourself where you are right now versus feeling disappointment about yourself
Yeah.
and the actions that you would take from both of those places. So does that help you get over the fear of accepting yourself and loving yourself?
Yeah, I think, yeah, talking to you right now, yes.
Because
Um,
you understand that your feelings drive your actions, right?
yes. I did get
This
that
is
out of
about like
this.
theoretically, like
I
education wise,
really
you
understand
understand
that
the concept. Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
The thoughts drive the feelings, which drive the actions.
Yeah. So when
So,
you are right now thinking your body is just a blob, you feel disappointed.
right.
And you just told me this long list of actions you take when you feel disappointed about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
None of it helps you lose weight.
No.
It keeps you stuck, all of
Right.
that, or makes you gain weight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Versus when you feel love for yourself and acceptance of who you are, you exercise, you eat well. You told me this. You
Yeah.
don't
Mm-hmm.
spend a lot of time in the closet and you're just moving forward.
Right.
So you can see the difference.
Yes. And I'm more vibrant. I mean, more like
Yeah.
approachable,
Yes.
you know, like I smile or,
You enjoy your life
yeah,
more, I'm
laugh.
guessing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. So what is a thought that you could have that would make you feel that about yourself right now?
I don't know. About my body?
Mm-hmm.
Well, about my body's strong. And, today I plan on going for a nice hike.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I have a strong body. What else?
feel fortunate about that. I mean, once in a while I have aches and pains, but
Mm-hmm.
um,
Do you take care of your body?
well, I mean, in my mind, I think I do because I exercise, but, I mean, the fact that I do the drinking and the, eating stuff that I shouldn't be eating, I probably don't take as good a care as I should, but um, today I'm going to.
Mm-hmm. Today I'm going to take care of my body.
Yes, that's
How
my
does that feel?
objective today. It feels good.
What's the feeling, do you think?
Like I feel like energized,
Mm,
like happy. Yeah.
yeah. And so what are you
Like
going
I
to do?
feel it here, whereas sometimes I feel like, a tightness here, when I'm feeling those other things, like I feel it opening up. Like I
Mm,
get a lot of feelings right here,
yeah.
and in my, like this area.
Mm-hmm. So you just feel like a little pressure just kind of
Yes. Uh-huh.
released?
Yeah.
Okay. And so when you feel that way, what do you do?
Well, I mean, after this call, I'm gonna, put on my sneakers and go for a walk around the
Mhm.
neighborhood. I asked my husband this morning if he'd want to go hiking with me down, and we live near, a park, Mascenik. which is really pretty. Go down there later because it's nice weather.
Okay. You think you'll stick to your food and drink plan?
Yes.
Okay. So the result that you'll get from this thought, I'm going to take care of my body today, is forward progress towards your goals, right?
Right. Exactly. And just accept where my body is today.
Yeah.
Like what it is today. I'm going to accept that.
And you're going to take care of it. I love this.
Exactly.
Thought. I'm going to take care of my body today.
Yeah.
It's a loving thing to think about your body.
Right. I mean, it's me. It's instead of taking care of other people, I'm taking care of my body.
Yeah,
they can take care of theirs.
Yeah. And you're not judging your body.
Yes. No, you're right.
You're not thinking it's just a blob.
Right.
That we think we need to think in order to go do the things that we want to do, but it's so counterproductive.
Yeah.
I would really work on this thought. So like maybe that's a thought that you write in your journal every single day, is I'm taking care of my body today.
Yeah, I actually did write something like that the other day, a whole page of it. Put my self-care first before caring for others. I did a whole page of that.
Yeah.
But I'm going to write that one down. Well,
yeah, I think the body thoughts definitely you want to work on, because you don't want to lose weight thinking there's something wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you, right? Like you don't have to lose weight.
No, I don't.
It's a preference that you have, right?
It's just my judgment of myself.
Yeah. I'm not saying you shouldn't lose weight or anything. Like if you want to lose weight, that's amazing. Let's lose some weight, but love yourself on the way and have fun doing it.
Well, that's it. That's what I like about that fun podcast is like, I want to make this fun. And you've talked about this in the past, but I never kind of resonated with me. Like, I'm like, how can this be fun? After I listened to that, I was like, okay, this could be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun to take care of your body and know that you're going to do it, right?
Yeah. Why is it no more fun than drinking? I mean, like, like, why can't like that be fun versus drinking? I mean, drinking's not fun the next day. It's not even fun an hour into it.
It really is.
Like you said.
Yeah.
Because then your head's all, you can't drive, you can't do anything.
No, I 100% buy the belief that not drinking is way more fun than drinking. It's why I keep doing it, and I like to have fun. So,
right.
Yeah. Well, you're amazing. I mean, you sound exactly where you should be. You're doing the work. You're showing up. You're getting coached.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I do
feel good about that. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right on track.
All right, my friends, what did you think? Are you all on board with some self-love? Can you see the difference in loving yourself and treating yourself well versus being down on yourself? Please do this work. We take a whole month of this work. It's called the Self-Love Month. It's month 3 inside my Stop Over Drinking and Start Living program. Will you start to retrain your brain about what you think about yourself, and you start to feel better about yourself, and then you start to do bigger things for yourself to help you reach your goals. It's phenomenal to watch my clients go through this work in month 3. So again, this is the day. Get your applications in. The link is in the show notes. I love you. Have a beautiful holiday if you're celebrating. Stay safe. Be filled with gratitude. Watch the amazement and magic in your life, and we'll talk to you next week.